Kristina from Kristina's Krafts, and I have been racking my brain on this one for a couple days now. Wasn't 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I think I figured out what I'm going to do now, but we'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to take one of these hearts that I got from Dollar Tree. I take that off of there. I am going to take this Java colored chalk paint and put a coat of that on the front of my heart. So I'm just going to take that and put it all over the front. I'm not going to worry about the sides at all, so just the front part of the heart. I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I am going to take, I got this set of 3 hearts at Dollar Tree. I think I bought it like a year or 2 ago, and I don't know if I mentioned, but I've been trying to use up what I have in the house for my crafts instead of going to buy new stuff. So I have a bunch of this furry yarn, and I got that on clearance at Walmart, and that was a couple years ago too. They still sell the yarn, but I got this for pretty cheap, so I don't know how much this goes for normally, but it's actually, I use it, have used it quite a bit for my crafting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around my heart. I am not going to bother at all taking this stuff off of here. I'm just going to leave it on there, and then I'm going to see, can I get my ball through there? Yep. And then I am just going to wrap this around here. I went back and forth, I don't even know how many times, trying to figure out what I was going to do on this DIY. I had a bunch of ideas, but none of them were, I don't know, I kind of like would lay it there and it just wasn't looking right. So I don't know if what I picked out is going to look good or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead, and it looks like it's probably going to take me a little bit. I am going to get this yarn wrapped all the way around my heart and get all this tinsel covered up. Well, as much as possible. I guess if the little tinsel sticks out, it really doesn't even look that bad. So I am going to go ahead and get that done and wait for that to dry. So I wrapped it around there, and I do not like how it's looking. I thought I would be able to cover it up pretty easy, but it was just, and I don't know, it looked kind of weird with it sticking out in certain places. So I am going to unwrap this, and then once I get this unwrapped, I'm going to take this off of here. Okay, now that I took all the yarn off, I am going to take all of this off of my heart. So I'm just going to unwrap. Like so. Looks like it's just kind of, it's not wrapped all the way around, it just kind of goes on these pegs here back and forth. Okay, I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to move on. Okay, so what I was going to do is I was going to cut all of these off around here, but then I started thinking when I was taking that other wrapping off, I'm like, what if I just wrap the yarn on there how the other stuff was wrapped on there? So I just kind of went like this, and then I went over each peg twice instead of just the once. Or that's what I'm going to do. Well, that's what I did when I practiced it. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take it around each of these pegs 2 times, and it seems to fill it in pretty good. And then you can just kind of puff up the yarn a little bit, and then you won't even see the plastic underneath there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all finished. Okay, I finally got my heart all wrapped up. I did have to double wrap in a few spots to make sure that I got good coverage, but I think it turned out pretty decent. So I'm going to set that aside for right now, and I'm going to take this burlap that I got from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, it wasn't Dollar Tree, it was Walmart. What am I saying? All right, and then I am going to cut this out to go around my heart. So I'm just going to cut a chunk out. Try to save as much fabric as I can from projects. I've had this roll of I can't think. Oh my gosh. I just said it too. Burlap. I've had this roll of burlap from Walmart for, I don't know, probably about 2 years. I've used it on quite a bit of projects. And I still do have a decent sized chunk left. So this is gonna get set aside. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to Mod Podge my burlap onto the heart. Now I did paint it brown, but the reason for painting it brown is because the plain kind of poked through the heart. It didn't have the right look, like it just was very light. So that's why I painted it the dark brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some Mod Podge on here and then get my burlap stuck down to it. So just gonna take my Mod Podge and go all around the heart, making sure I get all the edges. All right, and then I'm gonna stick my burlap down on here. And I'm just gonna keep pushing this down for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sit and dry. I'm probably gonna take my heat gun and try to dry this quicker. So make sure it's all pressed down. Okay, it's almost dry. What I'm doing is I'm taking my knife and I have my cutting board out here, and I'm just gonna cut off the excess of the burlap going around the heart. So it's actually looking pretty decent. Okay, now that this is all done, I got this, I don't honestly even remember, to tell you the truth, where I got this from, but it doesn't look that old, so I don't think it was that long ago. So I am just trying to find the right side here of this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this along the edge of my heart. So I'm going to go a little extra here because I'll probably chop it off once I get to the other side to see how those ends are going to meet. So I'm just taking my ruffle and going right along the edge. Now I know this ruffle's like pretty old school, but just thought I would do something a little different. This one's gonna be a little frilly. Not really much for frilly. I guess I'm more modern, but I don't know. I think this is gonna look really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all the way around my heart. Okay, I have all that on, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some hot glue and stick it right on here, and then I am going to put my heart down right in the middle here. I know this is like really kind of girly and frilly but like I said, I'm trying to use up some of my stuff that I have here at home, so I don't know, I think it looks kind of cute. Maybe one of my granddaughters would like it for their bedroom. Probably my granddaughter Harper, because she really loves pink. Okay, then I went through my key stash that I have, and I found this key. And I'm going to try to carefully maybe put some hot glue on here to get it to stick. Just don't like all the glue sticking out in spots. And then that's going to go right in the middle of my heart here. Okay, and then to finish this up, I am just going to put a hanger on here. Just like that, and that is it. That's all I'm going to do to this one. Nice and simple and understated, and it's all finished. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if I like it. I mean, it definitely turned out better than what I thought it was going to, but you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think. So I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really hope you made it to the end of the video. And I would love it if you like this video and share it, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notified when I upload, and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.